Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's get straight into today's challenge. Today we are solving a problem called minimum distance between three equal elements part 1. Here is the problem page. It looks a little bit complicated at first glance, so let me break it down step by step so it's super easy to visualize. We are given a list of numbers. For example, a list that looks like this. Our main goal is to pick out 3 different spots in this list, where the numbers living in those spots are exactly identical. Once we find a matching set of 3, we have to calculate what the problem calls their distance. The formula adds up the absolute differences between all their positions. But let's simplify that. If we just assume we look at our 3 positions in order, from left to right, the middle position actually cancels itself out in the math. If you think about it visually on a number line, the total distance around all 3 points is just twice the distance from the very first point to the very last point. And since the problem asks us for the minimum distance, we just need to find a matching trio where the first and third numbers are squished together as tightly as possible. Let's walk through an example to see this in action. Here is our list. If we scan through, we can clearly see that the number 1 appears 3 times. They are at positions 0, 2, and 3. Our first spot is 0, and our last spot is 3. Plugging that into our simplified formula, the distance is 2 times 3, which gives us 6. As always, if anything doesn't make sense yet, drop a question down in the comments and I'll get back to you. Now let's look at how to code this. Because the limits on the list size are small for this specific problem, we can use a brute force approach. We'll just check every single combination of 3 spots, and remember the smallest distance we find. To check every combination, we'll use 3 loops inside each other. 1 for our first spot, 1 for the middle, and 1 for the end. But we can use a clever shortcut. As we scan for our third spot, the very first match we hit will give us the smallest possible distance for that starting point. So we can stop searching immediately. Just a quick heads up, I'll be explaining the logic using Python, but I have the full code for Java, C++, and JavaScript at the end of the video. Here is the full Python solution. It might look a bit dense, but we are going to trace through exactly what it's doing right now. Before we trace it, if you want to test this code out yourself without retyping it, you can go to the Leetcode unlock.com/link in the description to easily copy and paste it. Now getting back to the explanation, let's run a simple list through our code to see how it works. Our list is 1, 2, 1, 1. First, we store the length, which is 4. We set our initial answer to 5, which is just a number bigger than any possible valid distance. We start our first loop, putting our I pointer at the very first spot, position 0. The value here is 1. Next, our middle pointer j starts right next to it at position 1. The value is 2. Since 1 does not equal 2, we skip this and keep moving j. We slide our middle pointer over to position 2. The value is 1. This matches our first number, so we can finally start looking for our third piece. Our third pointer, k, starts just past j at position 3. The number is 1, which perfectly matches our middle piece. We found a valid trio. Now we calculate the distance between our outer pointers. 3 minus 0 is 3. We update our answer memory to 3, and importantly, we break out of the inner loop right away, because moving further would only give us a bigger distance. After all loops finish, we check for an edge case. What if there were no matching trios at all? The problem asks us to return -1. If our answer variable never changed from its initial large value, we know we found nothing, so we return -1. Otherwise, we return our stored distance multiplied by 2 to get the final score. Let's talk performance. The time complexity is big O of n cubed, where n is the length of our list. This is because we have those 3 loops inside each other. It's a brute force approach, but it passes because the list limits are small. The space complexity is order 1, or constant space. We only create a couple of small variables to track our positions and the minimum score, regardless of how huge the list gets. So what are the key takeaways from this problem? First, always look to simplify the math before you code. Ignoring the middle position made our formula way cleaner. Second, breaking out of loops early when you found the best local answer is a great habit for optimizing your code. As I mentioned earlier, you can probably tell this is narrated by AI. I actually built this system for myself to generate instant, clear explanations the moment a daily problem drops. I'm trying out this new faster-paced format today, so please let me know down in the comments if you prefer this style, or if you have any questions about the code we just went through. Alright, as promised, here are the full solutions for Java, C++, and JavaScript. Instead of pausing and typing these out, you can just go to Leetcode unlocked.com via the link in the description to copy and paste everything. Here is the complete solution written in Java. Next up, Here is the exact same logic implemented in C++. And finally, here is the JavaScript version for the web developers out there. Before we finish up, I want to mention I have another channel called Leetcode Unlocked. I am on a mission to eventually post a simple explanation for literally every single problem on the platform. If you want to study outside the daily challenge, check it out. If you want to help support that goal without watching ads, you can donate at buymeaboba.com/LeetCodeDaily. Please make sure to like and subscribe. I post these daily solutions as soon as they drop so you can crush your streak early. Keep coding, and I'll see you tomorrow.